it is the end of the basketball season. The playoffs are almost set. They're almost set.
Mixtape, we in there.
You taking a long time to get to the point right now, Gerard. And slowly talking. Let's break this down for the people here. Okay.
Let's get our playoff predictions out here, man.
Tomorrow, the Nuggets play the Portland Trailblazers. If Denver beats Portland and the Lakers beat New Orleans without basically everybody tomorrow, the Lakers jump Portland into the 6th seed, and it will be Denver versus the Lakers in the first round of the playoffs. Gerard, how is your team getting out of seeing us in the first round? Tell me.
Damian Lillard, baby. It's Dame time, baby. Hey, Damian. Hey, look here, dog.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, look here, dog. Look here, my guy. Listen here. This is what I need from you. I need you to put your Superman cape on.
No.
And smoke my Nuggets. Just one time.
No.
One time.
No.
Just one time.
And see, this is that bullshit.
Damian Lillard. Look, listen, Dame. Listen, Dame. Dame. It's Dame time, buddy. Hey, come on now.
We started with this.
I didn't just wake up to hear this bullshit first thing.
Yep.
I didn't wake up for that shit. So Gerard, you already pissed me off.
What are you talking about?
We not doing this Dame Lillard shit with you. You don't even now you know his name?
You know it's real.
Now you know his name.
You know it's real.
I've always known his name.
You know what, man?
I've always known his name, bro. Damian Lillard, future first All NBA team player this year. Hey, man, come on, dog.
I'm sorry, what?
Come on, dog. Come on, my guy.
Wow. Oh, you really?
Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. I need you to put up 50 tomorrow, buddy. You ain't got nobody stopping you.
Gerard, if I didn't have no respect for you as a brother, I would really be disrespecting you right now. But
this is how desperate you are.
I'm not gonna let you get that shit off today. We're not doing that. Because at the beginning of the season, you guaranteed us that the same shit that happened last year was not gonna happen this year. And I can give you the episode and all if you want to play like that. I remember you specifically saying that the Lakers and the Nuggets, the next time I saw them, it would not be the same story. Don't try to dunk the smoke now. Don't dunk the smoke. Now you know who Dame Dollar is now? You know who he is now.
Dame Dollar, the man finna be
today too, right?
Yeah, the man finna be on fresh. He finna be the freshman cover of the finna be on the freshman cover for the double XL, and he gonna be first all team. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. That's a feat.
Is that true? Is that true? Is Dame really about to be on double XL, or are you just making more shit up?
He's one
of the names.
So Dame's on double XL and J. Cole's on the cover of Slammed.
Yes.
The fuck is going on?
A lot of reverse shit going on out here. I don't know.
What is this?
I can't get it. I don't know what's going on.
So
I guess it's opposite.
Hey, look, Damian Lillard, go out there, play your ball, man. Carmelo, everybody know how I feel about Carmelo, man. That's my favorite player, though, next to Kyrie. Him and Kyrie.
We don't know how you feel about Carmelo. He ain't been in Denver in years. We don't know how you feel about him.
Right.
What you talking about? Gerard.
He's the reason why I'm a Denver Nuggets.
Do your job tomorrow. No, listen. Do your job tomorrow and make sure you run to that smoke head first. Because we had to sit back and listen to that shit. So I want you to go into the smoke. I want you to go run to the fire. Right? Go save somebody. Go run right into that fire. I don't want to hear it.
It ain't like it's about to be that much. I mean, obviously, we're the worst of the three possibilities. But like the last time y'all played Portland in the playoffs, they beat you. And your other option.
That was back then. We went
other option
16 in the fourth quarter.
2 years ago. It was 2
years
years
ago.
We
went 1 for 16 in the fourth quarter. Not happening.
Who fault is that? Who fault is that? Wasn't that a home game for y'all? Wasn't that a home game for y'all?
Yes, it
was that a home game for y'all?
Yes,
y'all lost a game 7 at home to them 2 years ago. Yeah, well, that's what's called playoff basketball. Shit tightens up.
The ball was going in for CJ McCollum that day.
Sure the fuck was. CJ couldn't miss, so I don't know what you're talking about. And then
yes,
or you can go see Luka. Or you can go see Luka. And y'all ain't got nobody to stop Luka.
I'll take my chances with that guy.
Stop Luka.
I'll take my chances with that guy. Then I'll take
ain't got nobody to stop him either.
With LeBron James.
I know you don't want to see us.
First round.
I know.
So let me get this straight. You got no Jamal Murray, and you're gonna take your chances to go against Dallas with what's that little dude name? Tony Parker, Mini Junior, Mini Max. What's nigga name? What's your point on
Faku?
Because niggas been smoking that boy. Niggas been killing him
badly.
They like him.
Badly.
They treat that nigga there like a Lunchable when they see him.
I mean, shit happens, bro.
All bad. Third about stop Luka. Refs fucking love Luka.
Either way, ladies and gentlemen, the Denver Nuggets will not make it out first round.
The refs is treating Luka like fucking. The refs is treating Luka like Rasheed Wallace out here. What you talking about?
On the technical thing. I'm like Falcon. Yeah. Ref.
Hey, look,
Luka live at the fucking line. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he got one more. Yeah, that's a fact.
And we talking suspension, baby. Baby.
I mean, but that shit is warranted to me. The nigga complain a whole fucking lot.
He does.
Between him and Jokic, bro, they top two players in the league, bro.
I didn't realize how much Jokic complained until I watched that when we watched y'all last week. Like I was like, damn, has Jokic always been like Luka? Luka admitted it himself. Luka was like, yeah, I complain too much. I deserve these technicals. Like Luka completely understands. Like, yeah, I talk way too fucking much. Jokic, I don't think he realizes it. I think he really just be thinking. He just gets fouled every time he gets bumped.
He get fouled, bro. He get fouled.
Man, the fuck up. You see how big? Man, the fuck up.
I don't care. Anyway, playoff predictions, bro. Play-in predictions. If we all are, the playoffs starting today, and everybody where they get.
Nigga, the last game is just tomorrow. You can't just say.
Okay.
There's a lot.
The East is pretty set.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Outside of Philly is set at number one. Everything else, the Knicks, the Hawks, and the Heat. If Miami wins tonight, the Knicks, the Hawks, and the Heat will all be tied going into the last game tomorrow. 4, 5, and 6. Nothing is set right now.
God, shit! I thought everything was damn near
The Grizzlies and the Warriors play tomorrow. The winner gets the 8th seed. And will then have 2 chances to win one game. Like, that's a huge fucking difference in getting 2 chances to win one game or having to win 2 straight. And then the Grizzlies set everybody last night. They ran out there with Justice Winslow and a bunch of other people. Oh, shit, he finally healthy? Justice is playing?
Yeah, Justice is playing. He had like 20 last night.
I mean, he been playing for a little while, kind of, sort of, a little bit. Here and there, but the nigga hit 25 last night.
Good for them.
They won by 2. They won by 2.
If we do end up in the playoffs, I'd much rather see Memphis than Golden State. I would much rather see Memphis than Golden State.
I wouldn't want nothing to do with them. I want nothing to do with them.
Not in the one-off. Not in the one-off.
No,
I like our defense. I fuck with us.
A game where all it takes is one person to beat you in one game.
Nah.
And I don't know nobody else that can get hotter quicker than him. That nigga have 6 points at halftime and come right into the fourth quarter and have 33. So
right.
I wouldn't want that. I'd definitely take my chances with John Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah. I like us against anybody, but if I have a choice, I'd rather not see probably the score one of 1 or 2 in the scoring leader and one of the greatest point guards in the history of the NBA. I'd rather not have to see him in a one-off. But we're taking out anybody anyway. I just want to see where the Knicks are going to end up too. That's going to be kind of fun to me. Knicks better not drop to that 6 seed.
Does it really matter where they drop? They're out of there. Don't really.
Yo, watch your fucking mouth, yo. You gonna stay in the
I already
14? Where
told
we
you.
at? We gonna
I
get
don't even
ATL the
speak
fuck up
sports
out
with
of
you
here.
no more. I already told you. I don't even talk sports with you because you don't even have a team. I can't talk to you about sports. What are you talking about?
Next tape we hit. I don't got the energy to argue with this nigga. I'm still recovering, so shut up.
Now it's Nick's tape. He spent 3/4 of the season yelling out about Brooklyn Nets, arguing about James Harden, and Kyrie Irving all year, and now it's Nick's tape. I hate it. See, that's why I don't talk to him about sports. He don't know what to do. He don't know what he want to do.
He don't know what he want to
That's
do with
your
his life.
man's, man. That's your
Can
guy.
we set a
That's
date
man.
for you to pick your NFL team before the season starts?
No.
No, because you know what he gonna do? He gonna do with the same shit he did last
He
year,
gonna change.
and he gonna take it week by week basis.
And then when there's a chance to fuck over the Cowboys, he's gonna start doing that again.
Because you know it's gonna happen. So you're gonna be in the same position you were last year. So sorry. Enjoy
I'm
that.
gonna ignore the troll. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to ignore me. I'm gonna be everywhere. We'll be making promo videos. I'm gonna be on Twitter. I'm gonna be on Facebook. I'm gonna be on Instagram.
Good gosh, man.
Shit
Everywhere we
game is
go.
real strong, Malik.
There's something wrong with this guy. There's something wrong with you, bro. He really is, bro. So all right, with just healthy teams that's in the playoffs, bro. Who y'all got coming out the West, and who you
Lakers
got
in
coming
5.
out the East?
Lakers. The answer to everything is Lakers in 5. I don't. It doesn't matter. We're coming out the West, barring any other injuries. You see the Clippers tanked a game to the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets won a game that the Clippers tanked away, rested everybody, so the Clippers could get the fuck on the other side of the bracket and not be on the same side as us. That's the power of a real championship franchise right there. We don't want to be over here. We'll go up on the other side. Maybe we'll see y'all if we make our first trip to the conference finals ever. We'll see. Out the East, I really think this is going to be the year they finally do it. I think Brooklyn gets a lot of the attention, and rightfully so, because of how they played and all the talent. And then Philly as the 1 seed with Embiid, who was an MVP candidate. And because of that, a lot of the attention goes away from Milwaukee, which is kind of what the fuck they needed. They didn't need to be the favorite anymore. And I think Milwaukee finally not being the favorite with all of the extra pressure on them, I think helps them. I think they end up coming out.
Go ahead, Malik. Go ahead, man. Go, Malik.
Why I gotta go? No, nigga, you go. Niggas made me go first all episode, last episode. You go.
Good God.
Because I've been going first for 89 episodes. All right, man. Out the West. Out the West, man. I'm just gonna roll with LeBron and them. I'm gonna roll with the Lakers coming out the West.
It's the intelligent move. Don't say it's get
Coming
some
out
energy
the
when you
East.
say that.
No, I don't like that shit. Fuck. But what I will say though, coming out the East, I'm gonna say if healthy, we're just gonna go with Brooklyn. There's just too much to deal with. There's not a lot of teams that's playing defense, so I don't see nobody really just stopping them 3. Like there's just a lot to deal with in a 7-game series trying to beat those 3 in 4 times. Beat them 4 times. That's gonna be tough for anybody, including Milwaukee. And I don't see Milwaukee doing it. I'm sorry. But Drew Holiday has been an upgrade over Eric Bledsoe. That's for damn sure. Like we can say
Lonzo Ball is an upgrade over Eric Bledsoe.
But I still don't think Milwaukee has done enough to be able to beat that. That's just a lot. That 3-headed monster in Brooklyn, that's just too much. And I got Brooklyn beating the Lakers, though, by the way. Let's not get that confused, Corey. Don't get too
That's fine.
happy. All right? Bad enough
I
I had
want.
us pick 'em.
I've said it on this podcast. I want Lakers Nets. I want that matchup. I really want to see what those teams are going to do to each other at full strength because we haven't played at full strength yet. Either way, I want Lakers Nets. I just think it's always the years where you're not talking about the team that they finally make that run. And that's why Toronto came to mind. Like Toronto a couple years ago, because they kept losing. Obviously, they made a big deal with Kawhi, but like nobody was talking about Toronto anymore, even though they'd been a playoff team regularly before then. Like it kind of feels like that same way to me. KG, I think KG's already crying in his Hall of Fame speech. I don't know.
Before I get into it, cheers to Marcus 420 gang. You already know. Me and Marcus may hate each other when it comes to sports topics, but we always agree here. My motherfucking guy. Anyway.
That's my brother.
Yeah. See, y'all see the solidarity here? Like, yo, this is my guy. But on some ill shit, coming out of the West, I got the Clippers, man. I got the Clippers coming out of the West.
I thought about them too.
I think it's just going to be too tough a road for LeBron, man. I saw the dunk and everything like that, but I gotta see. It's just one of those things that I gotta see him and AD be healthy throughout the rest of the playoffs, because intensity is going to start picking up and all of that shit. Now we really get to see if AD and Bron gonna hold up. I think Bron will hold up, but I'm more concerned about AD more than anything. That game against the Knicks, he hurt his groin again. It just seemed like there's something I don't know if it's the Achilles injury that he had or whatever, but it's just something with AD that if there's one thing mainly wrong with him, something else breaks down. And it was kind of that same way during the playoffs last year. So I got to see it. I got the Clippers coming out. I think they're more of a complete team than they were last year. They got dogs on that team to make sure that they are successful in Rajon Rondo and DeMarcus Cousins. I think they'll be all right. Knicks tape we here, but we not all the way here yet. Sorry, I still have to do my job up here. Unfortunately,
why even brought them up in this conversation?
I don't know because they know because as much as y'all shit on the Knicks, the Knicks deserve their flowers because nobody thought they'd be a fourth seed. Literally nobody. Everybody thought this was another developmental year for RJ and them. They signed some good pieces, you know what I'm saying, to fit, but usually those are just 1-year contracts to get to fill a cap up to see what they can do next year in free agency, to see if they could get a superstar to come to New York. That's all we really expected this year. So give New York their flowers for real. But it's going to get dark for niggas. I got the Nets coming out of the East, man. It's too much. James Harden is clearly the leader of that team. I've been shouting that shit since they signed for him. I already knew the writing was on the wall. I just think it's going to be too much. Corey, you make a good point when it comes to Milwaukee. There's not a lot of pressure on them, but that's media-wise. There's no telling how the fuck they feel in that locker room about the playoffs. And I still feel like that monkey is still on Giannis's back because we know Giannis. We know how much Giannis wants to get over that hurdle for the city because he just signed that contract. You know that. So I feel like the pressure is still there. We may not be paying attention to him, but I feel like the pressure is still there. Philly, honestly, is my only worry when it comes to the Nets making out of the East, to be honest with you. I still can't figure out if Joel Embiid is on his shit, they have nobody for him. Period. There's nobody on that floor that's going to be to stop Joel. And there's a good possibility that not seeing them to play all three together for most of the season with Doc Rivers as coach and Ben Simmons being a defensive player of the year candidate, there's no telling what's going to happen. But with all the talent they got, I still got the Nets coming out of the East.
That's fair. Those are fair points. I'm proud of you for being an unbiased analysis there. That was
got to learn, man. Fight night
real.
Thursday, man. I got to do my job, man.
The only other reason I do kind of like Milwaukee against y'all matchup wise is I do think putting Drew on one of those guards, he has a better chance than basically anybody of at least making it tough on one of them, be it Harden or Kyrie. And the same goes for Giannis and guarding KD. I think they're the only team that has two people who can make life really, really difficult on two of your guys. And that I kind of like that idea of them matching up with y'all, which is what it's going to be in the second round, assuming both of y'all making it out to the second round. So,
right.
Yeah, man. Coming out the West, I do have the Lakers coming out the West.
Fuck.
I do have the Lakers coming out the West, bro.
Clippers in 6. Clippers in 6, Corey.
There's clearly I don't trust the Clippers. I don't trust them at all. Denver is just we don't have enough.
Why? How dare you mention them over Utah and Phoenix? Get to the teams with a shot.
Oh, Utah and Phoenix clearly don't have enough. I'm not impressed. It's the regular season. Let's see them when they get in the playoffs. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. If
we agree on that point,
if you gotta end up, you telling me this Golden State team it might end up playing Utah in the first round, and they both damn near play the same style of ball where they just chunking up shots, and you want to take that with Steph, who's trying to prove something?
I would.
I would say that they can get them the fuck up out of here.
As a team,
I'd
take
yes.
that. As a team, they got like 5 niggas. They got like 5 niggas shooting 40%. If Mitchell's healthy, they got like 5 people shooting like 40% from 3.
Yeah, as a team, they're shooting like 46% from 3, Gerard.
As a team, they're shooting that.
And I get that. But guess what? Steph just seen them niggas a couple of weeks ago. Steph just beat them niggas a couple of weeks ago.
Spider's still hurt. That's what I said. If Spider's healthy, Spider's still missing.
You don't have to bring up Spider when it's Steph Curry and the temptation.
Are we taking
one game?
Are we taking
in a series? Yes.
Spider? Or are we taking Steph in the whole series?
Are they playing a one-on-one series? Are they playing a one-on-one?
I don't know.
Without Clay? Yeah, I might take Utah.
In a one-on-one, they're not playing one-on-one in a series. If you're telling me one game, yeah, Golden State can beat them in one game because of Steph. A whole series, you got to win 4 out of 7 against them. And most of them have been together for years. That is like chemistry. All of them. They've been in playoffs. They've done all that shit. I'm not counting on Utah at all.
Here's the thing you missing, Gerard.
I'm not missing shit about these folks. I'm just saying when it comes down to
what I'm saying when it comes to Steph Curry, we've seen in the playoffs teams make adjustments to kind of keep Steph at bay after a couple of games. So he may go off for 1 or 2 games. It may be like a 6-game series. But Utah's going to be able to make that adjustment. And I trust Utah's supporting cast over Golden State supporting cast to get them through 7 games any day.
I'm sorry. I can't.
In the playoffs, who's done more? Who's done more in the playoffs, Joe Ingles or Andrew Wiggins? Because I've seen Joe Ingles roast multiple people in high leverage playoff games.
Joe Ingles have 1 good series.
Against
You ain't
Paul
watching.
I seen nigga have 1 good series. Nigga, he played us last year. He ain't have a good series.
Who's the 2 guard? Who's the other guard that starts with Golden State right now? Because Oubre doesn't start, does he? Oubre's off the bench. Who's the other guard that's starting?
Nah,
And do you trust him more than Mike Conley?
They've been putting in Jordan Poole.
Jordan
Poole hit 30
if Poole
last
starts, he could score. Are you taking Jordan Poole over Mike
He hit
Conley?
30 last. He just hit 30 last.
Are you taking Jordan Poole over Mike Conley?
Hey man,
I'll just let you know, Jordan Poole hit 30. He's capable of putting up 10 points. That's all I'm saying.
And this is assuming that they get out of the play-in, which ain't no guarantee. We not just gonna act like Memphis can't beat them in a single game.
Corey. He didn't say they was going to play him.
I'm just saying if he ends up with Golden State playing Utah, I'm gonna put my money on niggas that got champions on their team. That's all
I
I'm
will
saying.
gladly take that bet if that happens.
That's all
Mark
I'm
this
saying.
down. Timestamp this shit. 34 minutes, episode 91. Because if that happens, I'll take that bet, whatever you want to bet.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And coming out the East, bro, I said Milwaukee last night, bro, on Get Your Bars Off podcast. I'm gonna stick with that pick.
God damn it! What the fuck?
Nets in 5.
I'm gonna stick
Shout
with
out to the
Milwaukee.
Brooklyn Nets. Congratulations. You guys
Right?
won.
God
the Eastern
damn.
Conference.
Now.
Today is May the 15th.
Now, I mean, it's the whole, they just ain't got a lot of pressure on them media-wise this year. Nobody's saying Milwaukee's coming out the East. Nobody, it's either Brooklyn or Philly. Everybody's waiting to see Brooklyn, Philly in that Eastern Conference Finals, bro. Like, that's what everybody's waiting on. And I think Milwaukee coming out.
Whatever combinations of those three teams we get in the playoffs, I'm looking forward to. I think any matchup between any of those three is at least going 6. Like, I think it's going to be a fun-ass series, honestly.
I mean, Brooklyn is the favorite, like, period, because they got KD, Kyrie, and James.
I don't know.
I feel like they're the betting favorite probably, but it's.
I put my money on Philly. I put my money on Philly from the shit that I see. I kind of put my money more so on Philly because people can't see we don't know how that shit is going to work out with all three of them on the court for a series. Like, this is different. This ain't regular season where you got a chance to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are pointing out to that. Like, hey, these brothers is talented, but
man,
when you got a good coaching staff who can make them kind of adjustments game by game and do different stuff, and certain combinations may not have off the top be able to make them kind of adjustments, that kind of chemistry to know immediately where to go. Like, shit like that matters in the playoffs. You can't just catch a team coming off a back-to-back that just had to deal with Steph the day before, and now you got to deal with KD. Like, no, it's every game the same people. It's a whole different world. But yeah, it could honestly, I could see any one of those three coming out.
Yeah, man, I can see it. I mean, if I was at the beginning of the season, I was saying Brooklyn, and then they added James Harden, and I was like, okay. But they played 8 games together. But tomorrow I'll make 8 games, and I don't think that's enough chemistry, enough time. But
okay, go ahead. I want to hear your but.
But
go ahead,
nigga, this KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. That is an amazing 3 to be like, hey, look, get out there and play some ball and do your thing. Because can't nobody stop all 3 of y'all niggas.
Right.
Because if you stop 2, you still got 1 that might go off.
No, he's going to go off. There's no might in that. He's going to go off.
It's got to be a team that can, for the most part, guard them one-on-one and make it difficult. Like,
who you got
that's why I kind of like Milwaukee to do it though, is because they kind of like you can't sit there and help off with Joe Harris in the fucking corner. and Landry Shamet coming off here, and they're a team that it damn near, but that's why it's damn near impossible. Like, you don't want to have to double these dudes and leave those kind of shooters open, and Blake making plays off a short roll like Draymond could, because Blake can do that shit. Like, that's
the Blake for finesse of the season, by the way.
Right, y'all get on Bron for finessing.
Oh
y'all
my
got
God, boy, that nigga can still play. What the fuck?
Y'all got 2 ultimate finesses. 3 if you want to count Kyrie. He just dipped, but James,
Blake Griffin was stuck in Detroit being oven roasted. Like, I don't. Do you blame him?
Blake finessed. James finessed. James dropped 35 pounds in 48 hours. I don't know what the fuck he did.
Left that weight in Houston.
That boy left that shit. Turkey hood down there,
he really did.
But yeah, man. Let's move on. Okay, so all of us know that.
They say money come quicker during time. Come quicker during time. Lord knows I've been patient, but I'm still yet to see it. Trying to stare at it till I go blind. Got so many